What the Chinese girl is walking with the dog in green? I don't know what that means. I want to fuck her Chinese ass too. Because I was talking about tapes and my tape necklace. Yeah, I'll always be a slave to analog tape. That's made that decision when I was a young boy. I'm not slave to their bullshit. They're not audiophiles. They're not tape operators. They don't give a fuck about music. I like that producer guy. I've seen him before. He reminds me of somebody. That's a really gorgeous desk he has there. Looks like he made it or something. No, you'd never see me miss a recording session. They had to kick me out of the studios always. Always. I've got to fuck Francis. I don't think it's gonna happen. Life sucks. Yeah, but after Cobain, that's the fucking end. Everybody knew it. There's one or two songs by different artists, but that was essentially it. That's the last time you really had heavily perfumed girls smoking cigarettes, hairspray, jewelry, tight denim, bleach denim, little half shirt sweaters. Hell yeah. Think about it. That was the last of the rocker girls. Fucking listening to Nirvana. Go upstairs and figure fuck me while listening to Nirvana tips. Okay. Okay. That was it, man. And keep an eye on the future because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to erase Cobain if they haven't started already. At least in my world, it's like, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about anything afterward? There was nothing afterward. Cobain did that. He dropped Maxwell Silverhammer down on the head of that rock and roll horse and said good night. And that's what grunge did. Gave him the idea. Because it's like sounds like punk. We could kind of bring back punk. What's this guy in New York doing? Alice in Chains too. That is not your music. You are not of that caliber. So fucking exhausted of it. If I had limitless amounts of money, it'd be my fantasy to buy up all their crap products and just burn them night after night over the course of a couple summers and springs in the backyard. You know, with the pictures of eyes and all this other gay bullshit and these failed love songs to me and shit. When someone gives you a microphone to speak to the United States, you hone in on one motherfucker and fixate in a gross way. It's filled with jealousy. So fucking jealous. Yeah, but this guy's better and he like invented our fucking shit. Let's ignore the world and make videos and music and covers for him. Have the audacity to copy Three Hits from Hell. Fucking all my favorite album covers. They fucking destroyed. Now I'm missing my Bullet 7-inch. I'm missing my Three Hits from Hell. That's alright. I'm buying the originals this time. Buy them from Rich if I can't. Go into the papers and buy them. And then I'd like to destroy Husker Du. Husker Dookie Records. Just take a big colossal bite out of their crap. Or get my idea from McCartney, just buy the rights to their shit and stop production on it all. As if, I guess occasionally they produce shit like that, but just basically choke the shit out of it like a weed. Make sure it doesn't exist anymore. I can list pages of my punk rock credentials. The only thing you can cite in your life is Husker Du. I've never even fucking heard of them. I mean, I have, but I've never that never made its way into my punk rock magazines and fanzines. It's like, who is it? Husker Dookie. And don't you? And who did? I mean, don't do you have final say over your album? Even if you don't, I'll be like, listen, I'll do anything. I'll even take a pay cut, but we can't call the record that. Why would we call it that? Why would we call it? Let's not call it that. Well, that's what it is. Just choke the shit out of Husker Dookie and choke the shit out of what's left of Green Day. They don't have dollar bins anymore, but that's where you would see the shit now. Well, he said he liked No Doubt, so we can't get Gwen Stefani, but let's get her orchestra to play on something. Wow. Would you be yourself for once? Husker Dookie.